Ask for the truth on behalf of Amy Watkins concerning relationship issues. Just when you thought you found the one, hey ho, guess what goes and happens, bang. Will she ever find love? What's going on here? I suppose it's will I ever as a stupid question really, because either you will or you won't, but the question really is, what's going on? And I ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. Will I ever be a millionaire? Will I ever die? You know I will. Will I ever bloody this? Will I ever that? Of course, the will I ever sort of questions, I bloody hate them really, because they're ridiculous, illogical and childish, aren't they? Because we know really, if we knew the answer, then of course, if the answer was no, then of course we may as well just top ourselves. But laughing and joking apart, what's been going on in here, I don't really think, sometimes when you ask a question like that, I suppose though, you tend to sort of end up asking other questions. You leave with more questions than you come with one question. Find that with the tarot and other forms of divination there, you go with one question, end up bloody leaving with more. It tends to feed off itself really. Let's see what's been going on with you then, Amy. We've got 3 cards here we just dealt out. So what's all this about? Well, the first card we dealt represents, it's in a spread, isn't it? Past, present, future. In this particular case, it's the recent past influence, which is a period of time between now and this time last month, something like that. It's not too far behind. And of course the immediate future, which is that third one there, is the same but the other way. It's about 3 or 4 weeks or so ahead. Whereas of course this is you in the middle here. This is Amy Watkins doing what she's doing there. Let's just see what's been going on though to fuel, I suppose, the reason why the question was asked, maybe, of course. Let's just see what energy's been there. Seeing just when you think you've found the right one, whatever, just when I come into money, just when I got a windfall in the bank, it goes all on eBay or Amazon. We don't talk about that, do we? Let's just see what you've been doing though. Oh, the wife. Ooh. I mean, I'm going to have to whack my whistle. The wyvern. Just really indicating really that your imagination has clouded your judgment just recently. Let me just whack that whistle that I was going to do. With the remainder of that coffee that I made about an hour ago. It's terrible, isn't it? Talk about economising, it's terrible. I think I'll put the kettle on after this reading, and then we're all ready afresh for the next one. But let's just focus on what's going on here first before we start putting kettles on. I prefer coffee cold actually, more than, strangely enough, when that pipe is burning, a nice cold when you've got a frog in your throat, a nice cold coffee goes down well with black cherry pipe tobacco. Is lovely. Oh, it just clears the frog in your throat as well. I've got a bit of something. I had an Indian takeaway a few hours ago and it's still something stuck at the back of there. But we've got a backlog and we've got to get on. And anyway, back to this again, Amy. What's been going on here? Well, of course, the imagination clouding your judgment. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you were desperate for something. Maybe something looked good. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. But hey, we can at least give it a go, see what goes on. And I think that's what's happened here, really. Just one clanger dropped, lesson learnt, we move on. Where have you moved on to, though, now? What's going on now? What vibrates now? What energy vibrates? Well, your abilities have been enhanced, certainly, with the energy of the mystic circle there. Giving you, I suppose, your skills to make judgments, maybe, of course. Of course, one thing to forgive, of course, is to let go of your judgment completely, isn't it, if that's forgiveness. But nevertheless, it's one thing to forgive, but it's another thing to forget. If we forget, we never learn. And of course, maybe that's one of the things why your abilities are enhanced right now, or have been enhanced right now, is because you are prepared not to forget. Even if you're prepared to forgive, you're prepared to not forget, and it's that learns, that gives you the learning and the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is free, isn't it? And use what knowledge you've got there. Instead, of course, your imagination filling in the bits that you often I always tend to say, don't listen to what people tell you, listen to what they don't tell you. But then again, I could be accused of imagination running riot, couldn't I? There, I could be accused of promoting the very thing that you've been warned and been told off for, really. So I suppose, to some degree, you're being told off for just your imagination running riot on you, and being a bit suspicious-minded, a bit paranoid, I suppose. But nevertheless, at the same time, the irony is your skills are enhanced but through that by not listening to what people say, listen to what they don't say. And maybe you've been listening to what they say and taking it all in. And of course now your abilities to deal with situations like that have been enhanced. Of course, are you maybe a jack of all trades but master of none? I don't know. Let's see what is going on for the immediate future around this time. It's more to do with protection, more to do with the shield there, another energy from the treasury. We all seem to be getting this, don't we, just lately. And it just appears as though your guardian angel's going to be there. I always tend to focus on the guardian angel, the wings of the guardian angel there, though it isn't actually an angel, it's a mythical creature there, a dragon or whatever. But nevertheless, it's as if your guardian angel is going to be there between now and, well, it's always there all the time, your guardian angel, isn't it? But you're going to be protected from harm, you'll be safe from harm between now and the 7th, 8th of April, 8th of May, something like that. Not that you're not going to be safe after, but for the foreseeable future, it's about just protecting yourself and being protected. And the skills that you've acquired, the abilities that you've acquired now will help you and will protect you from anything. Whereas your imagination ran riot before, it was paranoia and of course clouding your judgment and making you choose the wrong one, of course, out of desperation. But maybe with a bit of pragmatism. Why do I feel as though another card's going to come out here? I do, in the sense of a bit of pragmatism that you need, more than just your own sort of fantasy or how you feel it should be. Maybe, yes, okay then, you were deluded, but now you've learnt your lesson and that will protect you for the future. But the dagger there, between sort of May and June up to summertime, conflict and danger will lie in wait. Just be careful there. There could be arguments brewing there. Maybe I got a funny feeling. Why do I get this funny feeling, a sense as though it's an old relationship or somebody from the past who you try and rekindle with, and it just starts the old conflicts, the old war, the old World War III. We don't need World War III, we've all already had it. You had it, didn't you? It just nobody knows about it, so we all just think it's still going to happen. It's already happened with you, and it's going to happen. World War IV is going to break out there around about June, so just be careful. Yes, you're safe from them for now, but you'll have to go out on your own and express yourself. Maybe somebody, if they start chasing you down, you say, look, I had enough trouble with you last time, I don't want to tell. Yeah, what, don't care what your excuses are. So be careful that you're not the one who starts it. Let's just put it that way, because it can easily happen, can't it? So with that, I think, we'll quit while we are behind. No, laughing and joking apart though, you're ahead at the moment really, because that doesn't have to be. You do have power to change that. That doesn't have to actually be, does it? None of these two cards have to actually be. You don't have to be protected, but it's just nice to know that you are, just to give you something to look forward to. And why not? Regardless of the arguments that will come from that. But maybe it might be an opportunity to clear the air and get rid of them once and for all, so that that journey of 1,000 miles can start with a single step from then, from summertime. And who knows what the summer brings? You never know, do you? But do your spring cleaning first while you're safe from anybody interfering, and use your abilities to get you, well, that's not really what it's about, you know, but okay then, for now, these cards have spoken.